Hey guys, it's Hassy Trades here, and today we are going to go over the trades we took today. Our biggest runner today was QNGY at 38%. Also played this for a 10% scalp. However, we also had a few losses which I will go over to back test and show you how you could do this in order to improve your game as a trader. But let's go over the win first, which was 38% on QNGY. And how do you trade this? How would I approach this trade? And how would I look for pullbacks, because this did run over 140% today. So all I did was I looked through the higher time frames first by switching over to the daily and looking for any huge levels of support and resistance. And as you can see here, we do have some significant levels. It's actually rejected off. So it was 5.2 level, which is acting as a resistance. Another level is this level just here. Again, we kind of bounced off this area, and then we've got this area just here, which would act as support resistance, as you'll see later on in the day. And then I also highlight this area in case we do get a flush, and there might be a bit of a bounce. After that, I just switch over to the 30-minute. I look for these levels. So yeah, these levels that are translating onto these charts. And I look to just adjust these levels as well. I look for any more like areas where, so just here, keep this just here. So I know this area will be significant. Then I'll switch over to the 5-minute and I look for any intraday patterns forming, especially after we had that big pullback. If you look here, we had a huge pullback, a huge drop. I think this was like a 25% drop, candle drop, if not less, if I'm not wrong. Let's see. So we had a drop approximately, a 25% drop on this stock, which is a huge drop. This is why it's so important to not chase stocks that are already 140% up. And after knowing this, all I did was I looked at the 5-minute chart and watched for any downtrend reversals. And again, as you can see here, we were creating a downtrend. And how do I know we're creating a downtrend? Look for the peak. So this is the high, 4.48 zone. And then look for the amount of times it rejects for key level. So started here. Last year 1, another to here, failed to break, 2, failed to break. Now that's your downtrend. Another here, we struggle to get past. And then eventually, after creating a nice candle, hammer candle-ish looking, where the buyers push up the price in previous area of resistance demand. So look here, we bounced up here in this level. And then again here, we broke out of the zone previously. So this is an area of demand. And yeah, we broke this downtrend. And once we broke this downtrend, I switched over to the 1-minute chart. And as I switched over to the 1-minute chart, you can see here, and this would actually come into play for my trades, for my losses as well, because I did take a loss of QNGY as well, the 1-minute chart, and I'll tell you why in a few minutes. But I looked at the 1-minute chart, we broke a downtrend. I could have taken an entry here, however, I missed the entry, unfortunately. So I looked for another downtrend in the 1-minute chart, and we were creating a DT. Again, we created a bit of a descending triangle here. And I actually got my entry, I think it was 3.16, alerted in the Discord group. So we got our entry around this zone. And the reason why I entered is, I felt like the bear entry would have been on the breakout and a retest. However, due to the nature of the stock and the way it was wicking up and down, the way we're getting these wicks, I didn't want to add on a breakout, even if it retested. So I looked for the lowest risk entry, and my risk on this was 2%. We entered at 3.16. And my risk was just here, just under this candle. This is a red candle here. So in this 3.08 area. And that was my risk. And yeah, after that we just broke out. And this was an amazing move from us. All the way up to this level here. This 33%, 38% level. Just here, as you can see, we hit 38% on this trade. So yeah, we got about 38% on this trade. I was quite impressed with this trade. It's quite happy. It made my entire day, because all we need is one trade, and the way I trade with 2% stop loss, 3% stop loss. So if I do take a loss, it's minimal. I'll make another video soon based on how you could minimize your loss and look for maximize your gains. Of course, you will take losses as a trader. That's normal. However, there's a lot of traders that will take a loss and then they'll FOMO into another trade. And I'll tell you what mistake I made today as a trader, because I did take a loss on QNGY. I took a 2% loss. And actually it was a 3% loss or a 2% loss, but I took a loss. And the reason why I took a loss was I made a mistake. I missed my first entry in this zone. I missed this entry here, and I FOMO'd. I was like, oh no, this isn't a go. And I entered in this area, this 3.21 area here, and we didn't really have room to run. So if you look here, this is another area of resistance, acting as an area of resistance. So I added here, and I didn't really have an area to run into. And we wicked down, bang, came back down, hit my stop loss, and took a loss on that. And as a trader, now looking back at that, I know my mistake, and that's something I recommend everyone to do. But I am happy about making 38%, re-entering and not letting this take away from my strategy. Even though I know I made a mistake, I came back and I made a 30% trade. But now I'm going to go over another trade which I did fail on, and I know exactly why. I think I took a 2% loss on this. So obviously I'm not taking big losses, but it's good to show you guys this side of the trading as well, not just show you all my wins, as traders do go through losses. This is probably the easiest reason. I'll tell you why I took a loss on this. Like if I look at this chart, mainly I entered, a lot of the times I was entering within this downtrend. So I did not once, I ignored the price action, I ignored every single thing because I was FOMOing, I was angry. Why is the trade going against me? And every time I would enter, we'd hit this area of resistance. So look, if you look here, we're creating a downtrend. I think our first entry was actually in this zone. Just give me a quick second. Let me switch over to the 5-minute chart. We create a downtrend of the 5-minute chart. So yeah, let me show you quickly, guys. So a lot of my entries on this chart were mainly within the downtrend. So I would not wait for the downtrend to break. I'd just rush into the trade. So I think I took one of my entries. I was trying to find the exact price point I took the entry. Yeah. So we had that initial push towards 2.75 today, and I looked for the downtrend because I wanted an entry, and I entered. I was entering within a downtrend. I didn't wait for it to confirm downtrend, so I took one of my entries in this zone here, and we hit 2.67. My targets were around this zone, but when I took my entry, we wicked down straight away. I didn't wait for confirmation. Wicked down, hit my stop loss, got out, and yeah, I didn't wait for my downtrend. If I had waited for the downtrend, I would have made what? If I had waited for consolidation, waited for the break of downtrend, that was an easy 4-5% trade based on previous supply. But yeah, just back testing and looking at what went wrong. Even if I look at this chart, on the 30-minute, it's rangy, it's wicky. There's no break of structure. There's nothing really great about the chart in that sense. So that's something which I will look to improve myself as a trader, because even though I know what went wrong, and I rarely make the mistakes, this is something which you could call emotional trading, so psychology of trading, which a lot of traders don't look into much, but it's really important. So yeah, this was my loss. This and my other loss was, again, QNGY. I also made a 10% trade on QNGY as well as a 38% trade. We also had multiple 2-3% scalps. But yeah, overall Friday today, I'm not gonna say it was an amazing day, even though I hit that 30% trade. I felt like as a trader I could have been better, but I am happy with the way the day went, because we did get that a big move on QNGY. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll do more videos like this, and I'll also get you guys involved in these videos. Hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know if you want more videos like this. I'm more than happy to make videos on a weekly basis, or even a daily basis. But yeah, thanks for the support, guys, and hope you guys have a great weekend. As I'm recording this, it is Friday, so I'm gonna go out, get some nice food, and enjoy myself. And guys, treat yourself, and I'll see you guys on Monday and this coming week. Hopefully we'll have a great week. Thank you, guys. Catch you later.